All right, so in today's learning plan, at the bottom, I have this rubric if you need to look at it again. So in this exercise, you're going to be assigned a letter of the alphabet. I'm not going to assign one to you, but what I am going to tell you, that project that you're working on, 100 different letter forms, don't use that same letter. Okay? Can't be that same letter. So if you're doing letter, your first name there, don't use it again. Think of a letter form that has some variety that you can have fun with. So letter O is going to be kind of hard to do a bunch of different ways. Maybe harder than a G or a K or an H or something like that. Come on, open up. So pick a letter form, not one that you're already using in that other exercise. You're going to construct the capital version of your letter 9 different ways using geometric shapes and vector art ultimately. But the first step is ideation. You're going to sketch out your ideas for different ways to render that letter form. Look at different type samples. Look back through this history of time that we've been through it, the different versions that existed there. You need to have 12 or more examples sketched out before you move on to step 2. That's what you have to have done before next week, because we're going to peer review those next week during our work day. 12 or more sketches have to be done. Then next week, what you're going to be able to do is work on this in Illustrator. You're going to create your favorite 9. You're going to use the Shape Builder, Pathfinder tools, Pen tool, whatever. You're going to use Illustrator. So you're going to compose, modify, and fine-tune your letters. Chapter 8 in the book is going to give you some additional insights and ideas. I know we haven't got there, but you can bump ahead to Chapter 8. Do not live trace or image trace or trace off of somebody else's. This is your own thought process. Then you're going to be creating an 11 by 11 artboard. Guess what? That's not going to print on 8.5 by 11 paper. It is going to print on 11/17 paper, and you are going to use that guillotine over there and chop it off so that it's 11 by 11. You're going to add margins, divide your artboard into equal sections. That's very mathematical, 3 by 3 by 3. You're going to transfer your letter forms to the grid, adjust the dimensions so that they fit well within that grid from where you've designed them already. Look for balance, symmetry, equal weight for each square, and then you're going to submit both a JPEG or PDF, so that way what fonts there, well, they're not fonts, they're what you draw out, never mind, there are no fonts, that was a bad word to use. A PDF or a JPEG and your Illustrator file, so 2 files are being uploaded, the Illustrator file and then a flattened version. You're going to print it out, cut it to size, and include an artist statement about what you learned about your letter form. So I'm going to just show you 2 examples from last year. Mind you, I shrunk these to fit. They're not on big paper, so they're not that, they're a little shrunk down. But here's the letter form E in a grid, and notice how they all have fairly equal weights, done in Illustrator. Here is the letter form C in different versions. Okay, get the idea? All right. So again, you need to start working on this. This is your homework side of it. But next week in class, it's going to be a mandatory work day. You're going to come in with your sketches, and we're going to do some peer reviewing and narrow it down to the 9. And then you're going to work in Illustrator on creating this. And, whoops, get to syllabus. These are going to be due at the start of class on week 5. So I do expect you to be here, do the peer review, and do work. If you don't want to stay the full 4 hours, I get that, but it is a work day. It's not a stay home and sleep in as much as we all love to. Okay, so do come. We're going to do that peer review, and then we're going to start working on it. It's a great way to get it done and off your plate. So you don't have to worry about it. It's due at the start of class the following week. Oops, I'm not even showing that. I thought I was showing it. So, any questions on what we're doing? So due at the start of class on week 5. So work day, then we come and we have class 5, and then later that week on Friday, we go to Hamilton already. We double up that week. Then if we don't have any snow days or sick days, we actually get done a week earlier than planned, because we doubled up here. So that'll be next too. So use this time to finish anything that's due today. And if you want to get started on this, Another really cool inspiration point that I keep seeing on, I think, Twitter, and I'm not even on Twitter that much, but I see it on other sites. Can I just look? Ugh. I don't know who I am. Can't you just go and look without being logged in?
No.
Who am I on Twitter? I don't know.
And yours mine.
On my phone, I know. I can.
Yeah.
You want to just come in and type it in?
Yeah. I think I know what the password is.
I only know what it auto. Anyway, there's this thing called the Drop Cap Project, which is making a drop cap or a single letter form. And people do hashtag drop cap and share theirs. And there's awesome inspiration there. Cool. Thank you. Now, hashtag drop cap.
Coming to Chicago, but it's only for night fest, so they're like $300. How's that? Because you have to get like the weekend pass. Yeah.
So I thought that would be a little bit easier. Drop cap. It's not entirely what I was expecting to see.
I deleted mine.
I made it when I was 10.
Maybe I saw it on Facebook. I don't know. But
Because I asked
hashtag
my
drop
dad
cap
what-
shows the different capital letters
I
that
asked
people
my
challenge
dad.
themselves to do each day. So
Wow. I asked my dad when we were going bowling one day, hey, can I make a Twitter? And he said yes.
here's a simple one.
That's cool. You said it was hashtag, what was that?
Drop cap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So people share their, yeah. So there's lots of inspiration.
I don't post on it anymore. I just look at it every once in a while.
All right. I will dribble. Oh, I don't want to be on dribble. Good grief. Just trying to get you out of this. Drop cap. Where do I log out of this? Good
At the
grief.
top, you gotta scroll all the way up. Or at least it should. Otherwise,
Or maybe under more.
yeah, go to more maybe.
Thank you. Okay. So lots of inspiration out there.
I rarely
Make sure you do different styles. Don't do 9 all black letter styles or 9 all sans serif styles. Kind of mix it up, make them funky and fun. 12 sketches or more by next week.
What's your name on the front or the back?
Yep.
You don't have to. Okay. And then, did you say that we take our favorite one?
Print it out separately.
Okay.
Yep. Your winning entry, just add to that pile and stick them together.
Okay.
Not yet, but yeah.